I'm teasing you. Okay. So we have lots of messiness. That's just great. Look at that. Just like anything in life, start small, work big, right? To me, starting small means starting on the inside. So let's do that. I'm going to choose this inside. You know, it's like two separate pieces. Let's look at that one. Can we combine anything? Clean it up at all? We have x's. Which x is smaller, -3 or a 1? Remember, Amber, that's a 1 on the x on top, right? So the 1 is bigger than -3, right? So minus a -3. 1 minus -3. Okay, got it? And then down here we still have that 1. Which one's smaller? -3. We just said that. I guess this time this one gets subtracted. Right? We killed the -3 on top for the y and brought it to the bottom. So use the same numbers. Look at that. Okay. Let's write what we have just as a refresher. 4 to -2. X to the 1. 1 minus -3. What does that even give me? 4. Now, if I'm going to simplify inside, I'm going to have to tell you, there's something bugging me. In these problems, guys, order doesn't matter. If it bugs you, do it. Done. Just don't break any rules, but do it in whatever order you like. Is anything bugging you guys in this problem, other than the fact that there's lots of stuff? The negative, thank you. I know it's bugging me too. Okay, let's get rid of it. How? Take it to the bottom. Notice how this is really one small step at a time, isn't it? We clean up a little bit, look at it again. Clean it up a little bit, rewrite it, look at it again. So now we have, let's see, x to the 4th is still on top. Y to the 4th is still on bottom. Oh, and that 4 squared went to the bottom. 4 squared cubed. You guys tell me what to do now. I finished this side, but that's just my personality. Do you want to look at the other side? Do you guys want to do the other side now? Okay. Some people say yes, some say no. Who cares? I'm going to the other side since 2 out of 3 people who responded said yes. I don't know what I would have done, but let's see. Okay. So, let's look at the inside of this one. I probably would have actually finished the first one, but it doesn't matter. Let's look inside this one. So, now that we're looking on the other side, well, I'm going to leave that 8 to the -1 till later. I'm going to deal with combining stuff first. X to the -2 and x to the 4th, which one is smaller? Oh, kill it. Minus a -2. It's the same as plus. So it gives me x to the what? 6. Okay, with our y's. Oh, this is going to be a really tricky one. I'll wait till you guys are looking up. Did I just put that on the wrong side of the bar? Which one is smaller? I mean, is a y to the 1 smaller or a y to the 0? I mean, a y to the -1. Which one's smaller? Let's kill it. Wait, minus -1. I was thinking 0 too. Okay, so 1 plus 1 gives me, yeah. Alex, unfortunately, I distracted your thinking when I said that. Okay. Yeah, so minus a -1, 1 plus 1. So even though this problem's so huge, we're just attacking small pieces. Jumping around, who cares? Just be careful. Rewrite what you've got. Don't lose pieces. That's a big deal. I'm going to get rid of my 8 to the -1. I'm going to go ahead and take that to the bottom. Do me a trick just for kicks. I'm not going to do it, but I'm just going to tell you. See this situation here where we have a -2 on the outside? So basically when you share it, you're going to -2 times that and -2 times everything, right? What do you do to actually change that negative? You have to take it, each piece to the opposite side, right? Like eventually you know y squared is going to go to the bottom and this stuff's going to go to the top. What some people will do in math when they get to this point is they'll say, oh, flip the thing. So they'll flip the fraction and change that 2 to a positive 2. That's a trick you can do if you want. I don't care if you do it or not. But just notice that if you flip the fraction and change that to a positive 2, that's still legitimate because you took stuff over the bar to switch it. I won't do it here because I don't want your head spinning, but just so you know, if you did that in your work, I'd be okay. Let's go ahead and share these powers. Kelly, I'm so glad you left my comments. Okay, so I'm going to share the 3 to everything. I'm also going to go ahead and share that negative 2 to everything. What? After I cleaned up my 8, it's going to go right back. Whatever. We'll pretend like what I did was useful. I tend to work in circles sometimes. Okay. 4 times 3 gives me, somebody knows that answer. 12. Thank you, 12. 4 squared times, or to the 3rd power, I don't know how you guys did it on your paper. Did you do 16 cubed, or did you do like 4 to the 6? I'll write 4 to the 6. Doesn't matter, we're going to have to put that in the calculator eventually anyway. And then y to the what? 12? Okay. So far, so good. Y to the, I guess it's a negative 4 on top. 8 to the what power? Are you kidding me? We just moved that 8 across the bar. How fickle can we be here? Okay. Then we get x to the 6 times negative 2 sounds like a negative 12. We can have lots of fun with this. I'm going to do the numbers last. I want to have fun with the x's and y's. That's what's intriguing me at the moment. Who cares what 4 to the 6th power is? That's boring. Okay, so x's and y's. We have a multiply there. So remember, like when you're multiplying fractions, let me give you a thought bubble. Remember, like if you were multiplying fractions, what could you do? You treat it just like it's one long bar, don't you? Since it's a multiply, if you want to. In other words, I can treat this as if it were all together by multiply. If I want to. So, looking at our x's now that we've covered that. Looking at the x's, which one's smaller? Negative 12 or positive 12? Okay, minus a negative 12. Good. On our y's, which one's smaller, a negative 4 or a 12? There are several ways. You guys could have done the same problem exactly, this exact same problem differently. I could do it differently right now for you if you want to see another way. If you wanted to multiply, you could have stuck the pieces together and then, you know, whatever. There's like 3 different ways I can think of right now to write this. This is just the way my brain did this second. So do what you're comfortable with is what I'm trying to say. So far, so good. Hopefully something is bugging you a lot at this point. Thank you. Let's take care of it. Take it across the border to make it positive, right? X to the 24th. What is, here, I'll try it on top. 8 to the positive 2. I'm putting it in front just for kicks since my other number's in front. Is that okay with you guys? We all know order doesn't matter, right? 8 squared, 8 times 8 is 64, x to 24. And then what's 4 to the 6? I have no idea the answer to that question. Okay. Really? It's horrible. Goodness gracious. What number was this? Obviously it's got to reduce or something has to happen. That's not okay. See how I always make it harder? Okay. What's the number on the bottom again?
4,096. Yes. 4,096 divided by 64 is 64.
On the top or on the bottom? Yep, that's good. That's what the book has. Since you're dividing the 64 on top and bottom, 64.
This is crazy.
Okay, but don't make it that crazy, because look. Type this number in your calculators. People with scientific calculators especially. Kayla, that means you. Type in 64 divided by that number.
This one took us 15 minutes to work this.
Well,
Crazy.
it's true.
Come on.
We'll go back. We'll flip it back and look at it. Okay, type this in. Type 2. To not the X and Y. Don't do that. Just the number part. Alex, you can do it too if you want. Anybody who has this calculator should do it. I'm trying to show you like a way to like check your answer on the test. You got it? Okay. Now turn it, hit the mass fraction to reduce that thing. So after you type it in, hit enter, hit mass fraction. And what do you get? 1 over 64, hopefully?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we got here. See, 1 over 64. So even though that's kind of, I'd like to have been able to show you how to do the powers by hand, because we probably could have, but I'm too lazy to teach you that. So just use your calculator. There's no point torturing yourself as long as you're getting the main exponential rules.